Hello everyone, welcome to Learning from Home channel. Now in this video we are going to continue on the previous video that we did, that's the test function. So you can check that one out and now you continue from there. So in this video we're going to talk about how to perform this function, how to find, test, how to set, replace and substitute as well. So in the previous video we had a look on how to search for the left letters, right, middle, and how to concatenate two cells together. Alright, so these are the formulas. So let's go for the find. Now with the find, as you can see here, we want to find this test. So with this test, we want to find particular letters in. Okay, so now under finding, it tells you the position. So the position. So on the count, let's say this L here is the first, the E is the second, A is the third, and R is the fourth, right? In that order. So find is going to tell you the position of the test that you are finding. By find, it says case sensitive in such a way that here these letters are in capital letters. Now when you type in and make it small letters, it's not going to find it over here because there's no small letter or lowercase letter over here. But for the search, if it is lower letter, it picks it, and if it is upper letter too, it also picks it as well. So let's try both and see. So now with the find is equal to, I write the find, then bracket open. Now it tells you find test. We have within test. Okay, so the find test. So which test are we finding? This test. So we are finding first we want to find M. Okay, since M is a letter, that is what you have put it in a string. Okay, that's in the quotation marks. Now comma. Now we want to find M from which test? So from this test. Then hit and the enter key. So you are done. So now it tells you 12. So the position of the M is 12. Let's count and see. So L is the first one, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7th, 8th. Now the space is 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th, right? So that's the 12th position over here. But let's try and see. I said find is case sensitive. So let's type in small m and see. Now first you what? No value here, or the value here is incorrect. Okay, so it tells you that find is case sensitive. So whatever letter that you want to find it, make sure if it is an upper letter, you type it, or if it's lower letter, you type it as well. So you want to find capital M. Alright, so it is here. Now let's go for search. So it calls you search. I want to find M. And with this test. So as you can see here, I typed small m, but you see, it's still found. Okay, so let's make it capital M and see. Still, it is still found. So this means that the search here is case sensitive, either capital letter or lower letter. It picks it, but for the find, it picks only the exact format from the test. Now let's go for replace. Now replace, you're going to replace the test in this. So let's click on, let's type in replace. Now function, so now it tells you the old test. So old test. So which old test from this that you want to replace it? So you want to replace this from. Okay, so in a bracket. Now it tells you start number. So now let's count the position. Now you want to start from the 4 RM here, right? So first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, right? So the space is the ninth, and the 4 is the 10th here. So right, 10. So that you want to start from the 10th one. Okay. Now number of characters. How many characters do you want us to replace with the FRM? You want to replace 3. So type in 3 because you want to replace this 4 RM here. There are 3 letters. You want to replace them. Now 10th is the 4, then the 4. So it's starting from the 10th. Okay. So the 4 RM, that's the 3 letters. So that is it. And now when done, it asks you the new text that you want to replace with, that is from. So you want to replace with this from. So as you can see, you want to replace with what? This from. Alright. Okay, so let me copy this code here. So let me copy it here. After that, I'll just put it back here. So when you're done, hit the enter key, and now you can see this. So you are coming to now rectify the problem. So let's copy it here. Let's okay, so now let's paste it here. Oh, that's a copy. Okay, so there is the formula here. So let's paste the formula here. Okay, so that is the formula that we use here. Now let's try and see. So let's figure out the error. So it is asking us old text. So this is the old text, not the specific text that you want to. Okay, so instead of writing, type in this old text here. Now you rather clean it, and now you rather choose this text here. Okay, so that's the old text, the whole text that you want to do the replacement. So then let's click on okay. Now you can see learning from. So instead of the FRM, now you have this. So you can apply this to a text. Maybe you have a form and you want to replace a specific text within that form alone or that table alone. You can use this. You don't need to just replace everything in the table or in the table. As soon as you have this, you can just replace only either it could be a cell or cells in a table, and that's all. Okay, now let's go for the substitute. So as you can see here, now with the replace, you see we have the, so here so here is going to be K37. No, it's I37. So I37. Okay. So that is a cell name for that. Is a cell name for that. Okay, so let's go for the substitute. You can see now with this, we have to count the position and the number of tests that it must count before replacement. But here, let's see. So with the substitute, we type in substitute. So substitute. Okay. Substitute. Now it tells you the test. Which test? So this test. Or they want to this test. Now from this test, now it asks you old test. So which old test you want to make the changes or substitute. You want this. So FRM, this test. Okay, now comma. Now you have a new test. So in the new test, this is this. Okay, so now as you can see with the substitute, so let me copy this. Okay, so as you can see, let's hit and enter. Now you can see we have it here. So let me paste it here. Let me see. So when you check here, okay, increase the size more. Now when you check this side, with this, we have to, instead of here, we just check the position. And number is supposed to come before adding or doing the replacement. But here, we just type in the exact text that we want to replace. Okay, and that's all you go. So this is the exact text found, and this is what you want to replace with. So normally, substitute works much more better and until it's friendly than the replacement. Because the replacement, you now have to just count the position of each text before you can do that. But with the substitute, just fish out the text that you want to substitute, type in, and now you get the new word as well. So this makes substitute become so easy to be used as well. Alright, so that is it for today. So today we've talked about how to find, search, now replace, and substitute. So with the find, there is the find here. Okay, now the search. You can see now all those formulas, I didn't bring the equal to. Okay, as soon as you bring the equal to, it's going to perform a function. So when I just type in, then you add the equal to there to perform. Okay, so we see now that is a find. So you find the letter that you want to find, and there's a text you want to find for. Search the letter that you want to find and the text you want to search for. So as you can see, the find here is case sensitive. If you type in small m or small t, small letter, whereby the text contains no small letter, it's not going to work. It's going to throw an error to you. But the search is going to work. It's either in the uppercase or lowercase, it works. Alright, then for the replacement, you see you have the text itself. Now the number that you want to start from, the number of letters from this number that you want to add or replace, and the new one that you want to replace with the number, so or with the text. So that is it. Okay, and if it were to be numbers, it wouldn't have been in this quotation marks. Okay, but since this is a text, that's a string. That's the reason why it is in the quotation marks as well. So, and with the substitute as well, the text itself. Now, from which text? So, which text from the main text you want to do the substitute or the substitution, and from that, then the new word. So, which word do you want to substitute to this? The old one. You type the old one and type the new one that you want to substitute into. Alright, so that is it for that. So today we talk about how to find, search, replace, and substitute. And that is it for the text function. Now in the previous video, we talked about the concatenate, the right, the left, and whatever. So you can just check that one out if you haven't done it. You can just check it so you may be able to understand this properly. Alright, so thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.